Hello and welcome. Look at my little puppy there. That's Hazy Daisy. Come here, Hazel. Um, I brought Hazel in to join me for this particular recording because we're going to talk about pet planning a little bit. I've done some videos in the past, but I thought it was good to have a little refresher. Why? Because I love pets. Also because they're a lot of work and there's things you need to think about when you're incorporating them into your estate plan. So first, let's meet Hazel. Come on, Hazel. Oh, come here, sweet pea. This is Hazel. Say hi, Hazy. Oh, this is it. Look at her eyelashes. Aren't they the cutest? Yes, I love you. Thank you. So, Hazel is a rescue from the Placer SPCA, our local humane society. And we're very lucky to have her. Very, very lucky. And she's a pretty super chill dog, actually. Um, Not all dogs are. In any case, we're grateful to have her. But I also wanted to share some of the things that you need to be thinking about, some of the things that we have done to make sure that our dogs are not forgotten about, and our cats and our other furry friends in our estate plan. So the first is make sure to tell your attorney you have pets, right? That's the first step because we can't put them into your plan if you don't tell us about them. Now, do they need to go in a few super fancy, built out separate trust for them? Maybe. Probably not for most people. Sometimes we just need to reference them and make sure that we've got a pet information sheet in your estate planning binder. We have that, I think, on our website. We can also send it to you if you want one. So, pet information sheet, because if something happens to you, incapacitated or pass away, someone needs to know how to care for your pets. Pretend you're going on vacation. You're like, I'm going to be gone for a week and I need someone to watch my little Hazel Dazel here. And she's so sweet and she's so cute. But I'm going to be in a remote location with no internets and no computers and no phones, and you can't reach me in case there's any questions. This sounds like a great vacation, doesn't it? Sign me up. Anyways, you need to write down everything that that person who's watching your pet would need to know if they can't reach you. Same thing when you're gone. We can't reach you. We can't ask you questions. So write that down, especially if you are single, if you live alone, if you've got a dog with special needs or really if they have allergies, if they have sensitivities, if they have special toys. There's lots of things. You could just open up a Word document or grab a pad of paper and just start writing. This does not need to be fancy, but have something written down on how to care for your pet. Unfortunately, working with the Placer SPCA for a number of years, I've heard a number of tales of family members, someone's passing away, and a family member brings an animal, they don't know the name or how to care for them, and go, I don't know what to do with this animal. We need to surrender it. And the SPCA will find them a good home, but it's hard to find them the best home when they don't know their allergies or their medical history or even their name. How tragic. So write that down. Write that down. Very important. Next up, I'd like you to find a list of people who could care for your pet in an emergency and maybe on a longer term basis. Then you're going to talk to them. Hi, neighbor, Allie here. I've got a dog. If something happened to me, if I was rushed to the hospital, could my family members, if they couldn't watch my pet, bring it over here to be watched for a few days or a week? Yes, no, great. My neighbor says yes. Thanks so much, Jessica. It's not my neighbor's name, but you get the point. Um, or do you have a family member who can take them? And then what about long term? Here's the thing though. You love your pet more than anything, I suppose, right? It's your family member. You love it. It's great. You probably put up with a lot of things that other people wouldn't put up with because it's your little baby. Not everybody wants your pet. And a gift is usually not a pet. Usually that's a liability. Pets are expensive. Pet insurance, vet visits, teeth cleaning, emergencies. So if you're going to give your pet to someone, consider leaving a gift for them. Consider leaving some cash or an account or something to support them, especially if your person that you're leaving them on doesn't have a lot of resources. But ask that question. I'm leaving, if I died, would you take my dog? Great. What kind of cash or money would you need to help support you so that that pet has the best life possible when I'm gone? And then come back to your estate planning attorney and go, I need to leave a cash gift for so and so in my trust. Or how do we leave this gift? Maybe we list them as a beneficiary on one of your accounts. Maybe make them a beneficiary of one of your retirement accounts or an investment account, beneficiary of a life insurance policy. Whatever that looks like, we'll advise you on that. But come with that information of how much we might want to leave for that particular person. Um, and then one of my other tips is I don't love super specifics in our estate plans if we can avoid them. pets we tend to lose and get new ones. So if we can be a little more generic in our planning, I leave my pets, or I will leave instructions on where my pets go. And for each pet that I leave, I want to leave $5,000 or $10,000 to the person who accepts my pets. That way you don't have to update your estate plan every time you change pets. You just get a new pet emergency sheet or memorandum, sort of like your personal property memorandum. So I hope that was helpful. In your pet planning, we love pets. I have many pets in my family, and I love including them in estate plans when it's right. And if not, at least that pet emergency sheet is necessary. It doesn't cost anything extra to plan for that, just a little bit of time and attention. And will go a long way in making sure that your pet has the best life, regardless of whether you're here or not. If you need any more information, you can check out our website, gofflegal.com.